Hi, I'm Erica, and I'm going to be joining Cassie as your new Dysphagia Diva.
Hey Erica, it's great to have you here with us today.
Thanks, Cassie. It's nice to be here.
Hey guys, Dysphagia Divas here, just hanging out at a trade show talking with folks about the adaptive eating equipment that we offer. There are many reasons why a person can be challenged with feeding themselves. Some that come to my mind include vision problems, muscle weakness from a stroke or a neurological disease, or the loss of a hand or an arm.
Wow, and we have tons of items that we're going to show you today that'll help you with these issues.
Well, let's start out with items like sticky mats and holders that simply keep items in place.
These non-skid activity mats are great for keeping items from sliding off if you're a little bit shaky, or maybe you have diminished arm strength. See? No spills.
And the hand grip helps people with restricted hand movement and poor hand strength. The grip applies the needed friction to help you grab everyday items such as toothbrushes, hairbrushes, and eating utensils.
Cool.
The next group of items we want to talk to you about are plate guards and adaptive plates. These come in many different sizes and materials, so if you need help selecting one, just give us a call. A particular plate guard will be measured to fit plates of a specific diameter.
For example, this plate guard is measured to fit plates of a 9 to 11 inch diameter. So if you want to measure the diameter, you just go from the top to the bottom of the plate. And once you have the right size plate guard, just pop it on the edge with the tabs, the metal tabs here, and you have an easy plate guard that'll help you scoop your food out easily with a fork or a spoon.
You don't have to worry if you've got plates that have, say, a fancy edge or anything like that. As long as they're basically round, the plate guards will work.
This particular high-sided dish has a high side all the way around. So when you look around, you see it's all the way around. This particular one, which is a scoop dish, has a high side on one side and it's almost flat on the other, allowing for someone to easily scoop the food out of the dish. And if they can't move their arm up and down, they can just go in straight instead of lifting it over the edge.
This particular scoop plate has some stainless steel pins on it that help you hold in place items like meats, potatoes, and vegetable pieces. It's not okay to put this one in the microwave, but it is dishwasher safe. And as we're talking about these different adaptive plates, you're probably asking yourself, which one is right for me? If your healthcare professional hasn't already recommended a specific one, you might want to ask them which one's going to best help you out based on your medical condition.
Another type of plate we're going to show you today has a lip edge. The lip edge is a little lower plate than the regular high-sided dish. However, it still has a lip that will help you easily scoop food out of the dish without spilling.
And there are also divided plates where the divisions between each section are raised, so that if you've got something juicy on your plate, it's not going to go running around getting all over everything. These types of plates can be especially helpful for picky eaters like me who don't want all their foods touching.
Another nice thing about this plate is someone who is visually impaired, you can use it to separate their food, hot and cold, so they can tell those apart. And also you can separate the pieces of their meal out within the plate so they can choose how they'd like to eat their meal.
Okay, moving on to drinkware. Now this is an area where you're probably going to want the advice of your medical health professional because there are just so many options available. You've got different types of handles, interchangeable lids with some of them, weighted bases, and flow controls. So it might be best to seek their advice before choosing a style.
That's great advice, Cassie. When you start out, you might want to check your cupboards first and find items that you can use from there, such as a travel mug, a plastic cup with a straw, other plastic straws that you may find lying around your house, and even something as simple as a mug with a large handle might just do the trick.
And when you're talking about mugs and handles, there are just a lot of different styles out there. You've got single side handles, double side handles, and handles where it's open at the bottom. And the purpose of these is going to be to allow you to either grip it by the handle or in some cases get your hand all the way through and use the handle to stabilize the cup.
For example, this two-handled cup here you can wrap both hands around it like so, or you can just put your hand straight through it and your hand is going to support the mug just on its own. even without using that range of motion with your fingers. And another mug with an open handle, it's going to do the same thing. You can grasp with both hands, but then you also have the extra stability of the handle here. There are lids with small openings to control the flow of liquid. There are also lids with spouts and lids with openings for straws.
And the tippy cup will stay upright, so somebody that's unsteady or shaky can easily set it down without worrying about their drink tipping or spilling over.
Just like a Weeble Wobble.
Exactly.
This is a wedge cup. It helps regulate the flow of liquids, hot or cold. You can adjust the flow of liquid here on the top with this handy knob. And you can see on the inside if you're getting more or less liquid. The nice thing about this cup is you can use it with thickened liquids. So for someone with swallowing problems, this is a great option.
And this next cup we've got here is sometimes called a nosy cup, and you can see it's got a cutout for your nose. So a person would not have to tilt their head back as far when drinking out of this cup versus a regular cup. Cheers.
Cheers.
Did you see how much further Erica had to tilt her head back than I did? Somebody with a neck brace or limited neck movement could really benefit from a cup like this. And if you're thinking that this seems too small of a size for you, it does come in larger sizes as well. Then we have utensils. Finger foods can sometimes be handy. Who am I kidding? They're always handy, but you can't eat everything with your hands, so we do need flatware, and we have special items for forks, knives, and spoons.
First I want to show you is this red tubing. It's really great if you need to build up a handle for someone that can't grip things very tightly. All you do is you take your utensil or razor or brush or anything else that will fit in here, scoot it in the red tubing like this, and cut to size. Then when you're done, all you have to do is pop that out, wash it, and you're good to go for the next use.
You can also get utensils that are weighted. The extra weight can help a shaky hand improve control and stability.
Some utensils are good for right-handed use or left-handed use. These particular utensils are bendable, so you can bend them in the angle which you need. These utensils are used for someone that has a limited range of motion, and this is also called contracture, where your muscles tighten.
And speaking of limited range of motion, this rocker knife is really handy. It's going to let you cut things using a rocking motion as opposed to the regular sawing action that you would do with a regular knife. So with this, you can cut things very easily, such as meats and other food items.
The final item I want to show you in this group are the coated spoons. They have three great uses. One is they're easy on the lips for someone being spoon-fed. One is they're good for people that are sensitive to temperatures as well. And the last thing they're good for is if someone has a really hard bite down, as Cassie showed. That way, your teeth have a soft landing.
Well, that was sure a lot to handle. Visit our website or give us a call if you need any other information on the adaptive eating items that we've talked about today. Also, be sure to check out our other how-to video clips. Thanks for visiting.